Hello everyone, welcome to RC Driven. My name is David, and today we're going to be comparing the Mini XRT to the Mini Rally. I know they're not really the same, type of car. Handling may not look like a really fair comparison, but the stuff I'm going to compare it is really top speed in the dirt, or if it's going to be in the grass or gravel or just on road. There's like a few little hills and stuff at the park, so maybe I'll hit a few jumps to see how this one will handle the jumps. They're both on sale right now, $40 off. This one is, I think with the $40 off, this one is $350 and this one is $389. Yeah, it's a $40 difference between the two of them. I've driven both, but I've never driven them one after the other, or actually compared them to each other and see which one I would prefer out of these two. This is out of the box. Out of the box, you put a 3S battery or 2S battery. This is what to expect out of these two. So this one, I mean, I can't really say it's completely box stock. It's not. I've added a fan to it, a heatsink to it, GTR shocks, and has all the aluminums. But the electronic is what I'm really comparing it to, because this one here, same thing. Steering belt crank and shocks I've changed on this too. So they're not entirely stock, but I don't think the stuff that I upgraded is really going to make a difference in handling, yes. But in top speed, it may make it, maybe it'll make them both more stable, but there's no advantage from one to the other, really. I know it has the aluminum bearing carriers and steering block, and but I don't really think that's going to make much of a difference. I've had my fun with this one, as you can see. I've pretty much gone through the tires. There's not too much left on it, as you can tell back here. Technically, these were the fronts. I swapped them over. These are the first set of tires I've actually gotten to look like this. So for this test, though, I do have brand new set that I'm going to throw on there. The part number for the stock tires is 10874. They're labeled. I don't know if you can see them there. There's an F under there for fronts. That's how you know. Also, the rear has an R. I don't know if you can see it, but there's an R under there for rear. So, and they're directional. Sorry, they're also directional. As you can tell, you see it looks like an arrow. So you want it to rotate forward that way. So you want this to be on your right side, on the passenger side. This would be on your passenger side. And this would be your driver's side here. That's your driver's side. See, so they are directional. And if anything, they'll tell you right there, it says rotation. So you want to make sure that arrow's pointing to the front. They're all set, they're ready to go. Just charge up the batteries, and tomorrow we'll be out at the park testing this out. See you guys at the park. $60 miles an hour. That's the top speed on this car. Full pin. So let's bring her in and see. $57 miles an hour. Welcome back, guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing these two cars in action. So, what do I think? From a top speed standpoint, this hits 60 miles an hour. The first go around, I was a bit nervous, but when I realized how stable it was, I was actually comfortable with this one. This, on the other hand, I took a couple of tumbles. This did flip on me, but I got to 57 miles an hour as the top speed on this. That I was able to hit 57 miles an hour without flipping. The one I did flip, I hit 58, but I'm not going to count that. I'm going to count the one that I was able to stay on the ground, so 57. So from a top speed standpoint, I'll give it to the XRT. And it was extremely stable. This one was a bit shaky. This one was a little, yeah. So from that standpoint, I'll give it to the XRT. So from a jumps standpoint, obviously the XRT. The XRT is going to do better in the jumps. A chassis slaps, but it absorbs a lot of the landing much better than this one does. And the air control on this is much better. I mean, it's hard. You have to get adjusted to it because if you're used to doing it on a big scale, like 10 scale or bigger cars, there's a learning curve controlling this. It's a little. They tend to be more twitchy, or they tend to react quicker than the bigger cars do, obviously because of their size. If you're planning on jumping, you're planning on driving in gravel, trying to hit 60 miles an hour on 3S, I would lean towards this guy. If your area is, high grass or heavy gravel, it doesn't even make sense to bring this into it. You're not going to enjoy it. Because this one got stuck on me a few times. And like thick sand and like heavy gravel area, it got like some of those rocks were big enough to get underneath and hold the car. It got stuck on me. If that's the environment, then I wouldn't recommend this. I'd go with the XRT. But if you're just trying to, want to see a car go sideways, that's the car. In the dirt, in a very thin, loose gravel, it just drives so much better. The dirt oval track, I tried driving this. It handles not too bad, actually. It's not that bad, but this is such a beautiful car to drive. Unlike in that type of dirt, the baseball fields, clay type dirt. I love this car. I really do. That and on road, you can slide this car. Sometimes I just shoot it down. I brake, spin it back around while it's still sliding back. I full throttle it and it just straightens itself back up. It's just such a beautiful car. Yeah, I love this car. It's my favorite car right now. So for me personally, for my use, I tend to be either in front of my house or when I'm at the park, it's like you saw, it's that dirt oval track, loose gravel. So for me, I prefer this. Right now, I probably use this more than any other car that I have. I love the XRT, I do. But if I had to choose between these two, I would lean more towards this. Yeah, this one is $40 less than this one is. But this also doesn't come with a light kit. I know when these came out, the price is what threw a lot of people off, especially for something that you call mini. The price is not mini, but it's a lot of fun. This car is a lot of fun. One of the biggest downsides with this car is you're gonna eat 2 tires. And I honestly would tell you, and I would recommend, run it with the battery it comes with, the 2S battery. You don't need 3S. Unless you try to do a speed run with it, you don't need 3S. So on 2S, this topped out at 40 miles an hour. This one topped out at 41 miles an hour. So on 2S, from a top speed standpoint, there's not much of a difference between the two of them. Also, from a durability standpoint, they're both extremely durable. I flipped these cars so many times. I mean, quite a bit of crashes with them, and they both held up. Didn't break anything. Both came back in one piece. So now, from a durability standpoint, I'm extremely happy with both of them. Either or, will hold up just fine. So for me, I would lean towards the Mini Rally. That's for me because of what I'll use it for. So yeah, so there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope this video is helpful. And if it was, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.